I'm so getting worked up over this. And then we go to the Jarrett's house. And I'll admit, I don't have much of a humor about this sort of thing. But I seriously almost stopped. This is the one that almost broke me. Yeah. We go to the Jarrett's house, and Jeff's in his office, and Karen is being as shrill and annoying as possible, which is quite possible and quite annoying. So they start looking at the pictures, and they bring the kids in. And already I'm just going, oh no. Oh no. And they go, Jeff, what's your favorite picture on the wall? Jeff points out a picture on the wall of him hitting Kurt with a guitar. And they go, kids, what's your favorite picture? Kids all unanimously point at a group shot of Jeff Jarrett standing right next to Dixie. And they go, oh, you kids never mentioned Dixie Carter's name in this house, never. And they go, we're sorry. And then she pulls the littlest one aside and she goes, now you need to say you're sorry. And the kid's like, what? And the kid's like, you need to say you're sorry to Daddy Jarrett, to Daddy Jeff. And the kid goes, I'm sorry. Okay. Humor officially over. I am, this is me legitimately disgusted. I guess I'll just say it. There's kids involved here. There's legitimate childhoods being, made mockery of on TV, and so it's. I guess I'm saying it's okay when the adults are getting together and if they're willing to be adults and kind of make theater of their divorce, like Ric Flair does that all the time. He's had so many ex-wives and he owes money all over town. He's kind of owned that and he's made it his own. But he leaves the kids out of it. They're putting the kids out on parade, and they're basically making one of the most painful experiences a child could possibly endure. And I was very fortunate. My parents stayed together. I was raised in a very nice household, and but I can only relate. I can only relate to the number of people who have grown up in a family that's been divorced. Who's had to basically live between two households, and who. And especially those people, and I guess some of those were kind of amicable splits, but, there's a lot of abusive relationships, a lot of emotionally manipulative relationships, and this is creepy. This kind of goes. I actually don't have much of a line when it comes to black humor. Like, I've made jokes about like Owen Hart and Chris Benoit, but I shouldn't have. And honestly, it's I guess maybe the way I justified it to myself is the fact that those people are dead, and so at some point you kind of have to move on. I know if you're offended by that, and I kind of offend myself on that score, but they're dead, so it's kind of over. If I'm making any kind of sense. But with the kids, there's like 4, 5, 6 kids involved in this, and they're still around. And this is still, I don't think they even fully understand exactly what's going on. In fact, watching their faces, it's pretty clear they don't. They don't understand that, mom and dad aren't together anymore, and now Daddy Jeff is here. And so, these kids are really big. This is cruel. This is sick. This is honestly, I like I said, I've joked about this before, but really, I have to ask: have you no shame? Really, is there no depth to which this show will not sink? And it's... I might have to take a break from the show and like just get up and walk around, because I've known people who had broken homes, the parents were trying to play one against the other, and shouting matches over the phone and shit like this. And I'm guessing it's not like that for the Jarretts and Kurt Angle, but this is damaging. This is damaging shit. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being old enough to comprehend what's going on? Like 10 or 11, and your divorced parents want you to get in front of a camera and basically make a joke of your blood parents, hating each other, and putting a clown nose on yourself and pretending like it doesn't bother you. I honestly, again, I may engage in hyperbole, but this is probably, just from an emotional standpoint and like a moral standpoint, like the worst impact I've ever seen. I feel sick. I feel sick watching this show. And I know, okay, I know a lot of people are saying you take this shit way too seriously. And yeah, on this matter, yeah, I do. I do. This is just, there's a lot of pain here. There's, and pain I don't think we've even experienced. This is pain in potential. Like, these kids are going to look back on these tapes and like, oh my God, what did my parents do to me? This is how you fuck a kid up for the rest of his life. Short of molesting the kid. This is how you do it. This is how you fucking warp a kid. And you're watching it. You're watching it on TV, and it's supposed to be funny, and it's not funny. That's all I got. I'm sorry if you guys tuned in expecting chuckles and laughs, but I'm pretty well pissed off right now. So I'm going to be watching the show, and this might be a short episode following this, because I might just decide to shut it off. Yeah.